thing. Do the thing.
Kaboom! Episode 19.
The
Who can
last thing
remember
I
what
can
happened
remember-
last time?
The last thing I can remember is being bribed not to murder the gnomes.
We sort of opened a portal to the far realm.
So we found one. We didn't.
Oh, we
Well,
agreed not to go
no,
through a portal, right?
I drew a picture of the stuff in my head, and then Owen made an illusion of it, and that created sort of a portal to the far realm.
The
And we all
greatest
agreed
spell of all
doesn't
time.
believe that we should probably
doesn't-
not do, and
Yeah,
instead
probably don't do that again.
go
Guys,
back to.
You know, the more you say it, the more like.
Yeah, but we're
Don't
doing
do
the
it.
recap. We have to recap the important.
You're
beats.
basically going, guys. Do not push that.
We
big,
are
shiny
not. We
red
are not
button.
doing that. We did that previously. This
Oh.
is an out of character recap. No one
Correct.
is telling you not to push the button to make you want to push the button. If you
Indeed.
want to push the button more because of an out of character recap, then push the button all you
Oh.
want.
Lumen got a
Also,
cool
there's two-
tattoo.
I did.
In
that
quotation marks.
only other people can see, but not myself.
No,
also-
that's not true.
Didn't we
Also-
draw like the edge on his foot?
Yeah.
so we could
Yeah,
tell
I think
whether
you
it
did
grows?
do like an outline.
Also, there's very importantly, there's probably two other houses that were like the house the last time, which was filled with weird mind flare goopy stuff. So you
Yeah,
probably
and
got
that-
deal
that-
with those.
That did have a portal to the far realm in it. Or it had the
It had
remnants,
remnants of a
one.
portal,
It had
yeah.
remnants of
Yeah.
Also,
One that had
we-
either
the
previously been opened or one that was opening.
the person whose house we're staying in left to sell our door. So that's nice.
Alright, can you
Yeah,
think of anything else you might remember?
We managed to get rid of the door, and when we went back, there was like an envelope or something for us, or a couple of envelopes.
I ended on a cliffhanger or something, right?
I mean, the cliffhanger was everyone went to bed.
We are maybe kind of healing, or at least stopping the progress of the guy in the chair with the core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And is that
We
what
burnt
you
down the house that we're at.
is that what you believe happened last time?
No, not wait.
Well, we left the core in the room with that guy, and he maybe.
Yeah,
And we found out
we
that
burned
that
down
was
the house with the weird
fireball, but also
mind player dog heads.
yeah.
Figured out that those were actually dogs
Okay.
originally.
Well, bad news. You're all wrong. Come on.
Huh?
None of the last few episodes happened, and we're back to episode 1.
Oh,
We-
why is that? It's because
I mean,
I'm still on
We
DM
open
view.
up. It Lumen bumped into Newt and
It was all a bad dream.
Via.
A bad
Hey, what's
trip.
up?
I mean, yeah, you all.
Brought by fumes of otiokes.
I'm Cobalt Man.
Hello, Cobalt Man. How do you do?
Good. The arrow for the nose is still there.
Manji's house as well.
Mm-hmm. Just getting a good zoom. Can't get a good zoom, so that'll do. Okay, so yeah, you all wake up in the tavern.
I don't believe you.
In Neverwinter?
Yeah. Now,
The one that broke down?
yes, the
Without
one that
getting mugged.
fell down, but I need to out of game say something, which Joseph, you remember I did mention to you.
This is the please don't matter game.
Yeah.
With sprinkles on top.
This is obviously a story beat. Right now, your characters do not remember anything past, like, you did the sewer stuff.
Didn't the inn break down because of the sewer stuff?
The inn was destroyed by the time we got back from the sewer stuff.
You don't remember that happening.
We did.
Okay.
Everything is the same except the tavern is fine.
Yeah, you woke up the next day.
So what
Are
about
we-
like our equipment? Is that back to the way it was?
Yeah, we can level 1.
Or does it not matter right now?
It technically matters, but
Okay.
that you wouldn't really know yet because you've just woke up. So why would you think about your equipment and stuff. But out of character, you are still same level as you should be. Same
Wes-
equipment, question mark.
We're still 6th level and still have all of our equipment.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, I guess I will get up, check on my new traveling companions. How are they all doing? And I guess we should head to Waterdeep, as was our plan.
Ah,
How's everyone?
But the pure person why we wanted to go to Waterdeep is not there anymore.
yeah, you do actually.
Accurate.
You do notice that there is no Manji.
Actually, that's a good point. So,
Is he at his house? Should we go to his house?
I guess we should probably... I mean, yeah, I guess we should go check on Manji.
I mean,
cause
Which I think is actually
died in-
We would
what did
remem-
happen last when you were actually here.
Yeah, Manji,
We-
Manji died
we
in the
would
sewers.
remember.
He'll
him-
respawn somewhere.
Yeah, you would remember that he'd come back later and died to poo death.
So I guess we should.
Did we
check-
already pick up his stuff?
That's awkward, but yes, you would technically have his equipment right now, which is, to be fair, not much.
I mean, we didn't, did we? Because it got carried away into all the poo water.
No, I distinctly remember.
Yes,
carrying
sorry,
his
my
body to go to a funeral thing.
my mistake. Yes, it was on this day. Lumen went and retrieved it,
Yeah.
so technically you don't have it yet.
So you wouldn't have it.
Yeah, I guess I'll check on my.
So do we want to
companions.
pick that stuff up before we go to
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I will go and try.
Is
and get-
everybody there?
Yeah.
Yeah, is everyone there? In and out
Yeah.
of character?
And
I
then I
mean,
will go and try
yeah.
and get Manji stuff.
Meredith is really tempted to go and try and investigate the gnome conspiracy. That is the last thing he remembers caring about.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's gonna like head off to navigate the gnome conspiracy and try and find that cult.
Okay, so Meredith wanders off. A couple of you are stopped before you exit the tavern, though. Technically, via you're stopped. And I imagine like other people who would be traveling with you would probably stop at the same time.
Yeah,
A
sure.
man comes up to you, and is like, "Good morning, my lady."
Yeah, who's
morning.
dates?
Do you not
Still looking at the guy.
do you not remember me?
Do I? You just said he's a guy. Doesn't narrow it down.
Give me an advantage history.
Was the gardener thing
Advantage.
yesterday?
And because, because we don't remember, I won't remember how all of the shit that she can do now. So I don't get to add anything to this.
Also, I'll
Ignore the two.
okay.
Ignore.
That's still a good roll. In just quickly answering Joseph's thing, because I can't remember. Inconsistencies are actually part of this story for this.
Okay.
So
I was also gonna bring up like, because I'd have two. If I have all the same equipment I had before, I'd have two lightsabers on my belt.
correct.
So I definitely noticed that something's wrong there.
So yeah, you've noticed that you
I would also notice the bag is full of like books and shit.
yeah you've got like a bunch of stuff in your bag you don't recognize, but yeah, like obviously you were like not interrupted as such, but interrupted by this person coming in to greet you. Via, you don't recognize this person in terms of like, oh yeah, I recently saw them, but you look at them and you're like, they look so much like when you think back to when you were in school, up on the like previous staff and notable people and things, you remember you saw one person that was who actually was one of the teachers that taught your father, and you're sure that this looks like a much older version of that person.
If she does she get a name at all, or is it just you were a professor at Strixhaven and that's it?
I would say currently you wouldn't recall the exact name.
So, what's your name, stranger?
Okay, how would I respond to that? Because Via might think Strixhaven, but then she'll just go. If I just say Strixhaven, they'll just go, yeah, that.
Could just ask
Looks
for their
at
name.
like again, looking at the guy and go, your face seems familiar. I think I've seen you before. Do you have a name, sir?
I did forget the name I gave him, but I've just remembered because I loved it. Because I hate it so much. Ah, yes, Squirrel, my lass. He is an animalin, or whatever the fuck that squirrel person.
Oh, the humble
Yeah.
folk. Them things.
Also, just because it's a very far stretch, the joke is a pun on the Harry Potter character Professor Quirrell.
Quirrell. Yep, I picked that bit up.
Good.
Lumen will lean in and whisper to Via, is everyone Strixhaven like anthropomorphic animal?
Via doesn't give you an answer straight away. Since now that I know that, because you didn't give us a description before, Via would be like a bit more warmer towards him.
Right, apologies.
And just be oh yeah, you're one of the fae teachers, right?
Ah, back in the day, yes. Oh, I told you all about this last night, didn't I? I mean, I know I had a couple to drink, so I might have slurred a few words, but surely you remember some of that conversation.
Tries to think, remembers the Utyug, like fucking shit monster, and it's just like, last night was a little bit busy. Might have been too tired.
No worries. Well, I suppose I should remind you, but I'd be happy to help you, because you yourself had the issue of you wanted to return either to your home or to Strixhaven itself. And I didn't.
Yes, I found myself here without means of getting back.
Like, she looks kind of like meek at that, like bit embarrassing, but okay.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about, lass. We've all, had a bit of a mishap doing this or that. All part of the school life. And you never introduced me. You said, your friend, was it Lumen? He had some deceased so-and-sos that he wanted fixing. They look around the group and are like hoping someone responds to, one of these, Lumen?
Hello.
And it's just like,
in which I was waiting for him to finish.
Yeah, it's at that point that just like Murdertha just walks out and no one doesn't care.
Once he's like finished like stammering away because it's Quirrell, it's the way that he goes on.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. Yes, these are some companions that I've met upon coming here. So this is Lumen.
Waves.
That's Lumen.
He can see into the bit interesting. Zamla
points at Zamla.
Hello.
Points at Zamla and like turns to him like
probably no need for information on where he's from.
And who else we got?
Meredith just left. probably he is quite a fanatical religious type, so probably has some what's the word I'm looking for? Shit. Morning routines to do.
Give
And,
me a quick history check, everyone who heard that.
And last we got Newt.
History check.
Are we
Yeah.
about to roll history and realize that Murdertha doesn't exist?
No. It's
Okay.
just that something was said that was important. Oh my god, Lumen.
What do you want? Do you want Via to roll just to catch herself as she goes, hang on a minute?
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
can roll
says
as
it,
well.
and then like goes, hang on a minute, that's not right. But because like sometimes you'll say something and then go, oh, ignore the one. That's an 8.
I mean, yeah, ignore
And
the whole thing.
She can't remember her powers, so she can't just say, no, fuck that.
That is true, yeah.
God damn it.
Um,
I'm gonna open this sheet and switch guidance off.
Owen, are you gonna roll as well?
Oh, sorry, I opened the character sheet, but I didn't actually click.
That's fair enough. Yeah,
Oh, I've done enough
so
work.
basically everyone who's listening, just VR was just like too into talking, didn't catch it herself. Everyone else, you catch and you're like, what? Murdertha's? What do you mean, like Murdertha's like really religious? They've not really went into.
I mean, I thought it was obvious because, like, being a cleric, he'd have like his holy
yes,
symbols
but
and stuff on. So I thought, even if we're level 1 and we don't remember, he'd still have like the attire of his religion.
the point I'm making is
The attire of Murdertha's religion makes him look a bit like a fighter.
yeah,
to be honest.
and it wasn't until after you left that you found out in great detail about Murdertha. But
I mean, yeah,
you did say that.
I still just went off of like he's religious because Via would have probably noticed the religious symbols and shit. Like Lawhold students are taught in like a lot of like religious texts and histories and things, so would probably go, oh, so he's probably a worshipper of Kurtlemak or something. So maybe that's where he's gone off, and because that's the symbol for it, or that's like a dragon draconic religious symbol of some description. Should have some idea, and then the word religious in some, or they might be. They probably are, judging by the looks of it.
Great.
Just
So
what she would have meant that by.
fantastically,
But yeah,
because of the character, you don't get your first hint. Because Vio's like, no. I have obviously figured this out through
Yeah,
this and
you
this.
just argue yourself out of knowing, like, learning what's going on.
So yeah,
guess
what?
I should shut up then, shouldn't I?
No. I want you to act in character. I love that. That's even
So
funnier.
I addressed this person to just be like, so you mentioned dead people?
Well,
something
I
like
heard
that-
that you mentioned dead people. Apparently,
did?
your fathers, I believe.
Yeah, my 2 dads. They're always with me. They're
Uh,
dead.
I
they've-
did say
they've
you're
bo-
looking into the ethereal.
You like look at them and they're like, we did we not tell you we're dead? Oh, sorry.
Oh shit!
Oh, I just
This is
thought,
awkward.
I just thought they were invisible or something.
And non-tangible.
I don't know. Maybe they're like
And the ethereal didn't drop you any hints.
astral projecting or something. I don't know. Sad.
But yes, my boy. I not not to toot my own horn, as it were. I'm something of a scientist, right? Something of a spell, quite a powerful spellcaster, you might say. I think I could
Okay.
help you with your problem.
Sure. Yeah. That sounds nice. What are you gonna do?
Well, I could bring them back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do that. Do you
Oh,
want
I only
that?
just learned they were dead, but if you can bring them back, that's even better.
I turn to both dads. Do you want to come back to life?
Yeah, they're more than happy to.
Okay, dads have given their thumbs ups.
All right, that's excellent news. And Via, are you still interested in going home or returning to your school?
Yes, please. Sorry, guys. It's much. All your help's been much appreciated, but it is kind of where I belong.
Oh yeah, I mean, I might check in on you at some point once I'm a bit more powerful, you know, catch up. But yeah, I'm glad you're gonna get home.
You might receive some good omens along the way.
I look forward to it. Have fun on your journey home. Make sure to write.
Yeah, you need to get some of
Will
that
do.
like magical sending paper. Let's quickly switch over to everyone's favorite Murdertha. So, I know what you're doing, but give me again a general of what is Murdertha doing.
Sure. So the last thing that Murdertha would remember, if we're back to this point in time, would be he had partially uncovered a gnome spiracy.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cult of gnomes doing terrible things in the city, just like he'd always imagined there would be.
Correct. Yeah.
And he had to give up on chasing down a lead to save Felix. So he will be going back to that area to snoop around and see if he can find anything incriminating. Maybe interrogate some gnomes that he finds in alleys by themselves.
Okay, so give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I will when the sheet starts allowing me to click buttons. Disadvantage on perception?
Yes, please. Okay, so this is separate from what you're saying. So you're going around and you're trying to find like information. You don't notice it, but you've actually been being followed for quite a while. And when you go down one alleyway, you suddenly get completely like cornered off. Like people approach from all exits and like stop you from escaping. They are not gnome-sized. They are, however, in city guard outfits.
I look at them.
One steps forward, you can obviously like tell he's in a nicer outfit, so he's probably more important. And he's like, "We know what you've been doing."
I like look at him. And just don't move.
Don't worry, we know about the conspiracy as well. How's about? We've been keeping a close eye on you. Been a little murdery little friend, aren't you? How would you feel about making that more of an official job?
I like Murdertha is like trying to work out like what level of trap is this. If I admit to any of my activities, I'll be in jail. So he just like is frozen, trying to work out what the best thing to say right now is.
Oh well, I can see that you fair enough, bit worried. I would want to let it slip that, say, for example, we might be heading towards, and he gives you like, he like just speaks an address out loud, and who knows, it might be like a house that's covering for a bunch of maybe known cultists, maybe. Be a shame if someone were to hear about that maybe didn't like them. And there's, if the people found out just how widespread this cult is, it would be terrible. But, you know, there's always someone out there willing to get rid of the evil, right?
I softly nod. And then I go to walk in the direction of the address.
As you walk towards the guards that are in the way, they basically just like part and stand essentially to attention as you pass by.
I will make my way towards that direction to go and find this den of gnomish villainy.
Also, can you make me a I guess perception?
Still at disadvantage, or
No, just standard on this one. Something caught your eye as you were walking away, because you were obviously like thinking of gnomes and thinking of Kurtlemak and thinking of like, oh, maybe this could be good, like actually having help with all this. You don't remember having so many notches on your spear.
weird.
It's like way more than it was yesterday, like significantly more.
My dreams must have been really brutal last night.
Stop trying to rationalize things. Realize the flaws of reality. Everything is wrong. We should point this out. Be concerned.
I'm like, I do have dreams where like I have notches on the thing after my dreams, so maybe like I just had like a really brutal dream. But
Yeah,
like,
it was
it's
like
really...
such a massacre. You don't remember that, but
And I
Why-
usually remember my dreams.
Why is my spell bigger than it was yesterday? Why is it so much bigger?
You can notice that in a moment. Basically, when the conversation you're in ends, you can start analyzing your stuff.
But yeah, I'm the issue we have is that Murdertha has noticed this, but has now been set on like there are multiple gnomes to get rid of.
Yeah.
God damn it. Goddamn gnomes distracting Murdertha.
Almost like it's on purpose.
So yeah, Murdertha will head off to his next site of gnome-based retribution.
Excellent. And that'll obviously take you some time, so we'll now go back over to the other half of the party.
Cool.
You're basically told that obviously he's powerful, but he's still going to need like a little time to like go gather some ingredients and essentially wake his magic up.
That's fine. Via was also going to be asking him like a couple of other things to like get an idea of like where he's at.
Why is the world wrong?
Is
The world is wrong.
because he's one of the like Humblewood folk. Via would just be like, so Professor Squirrel, have you taken up residency under my father's territory somewhere?
Ah, yes. I've been living in one of the, and don't tell the other people. So I'm in one of the more affluent areas.
Wait, like...
Your father and I have always been good friends.
Wait, he said we spoke last night. We didn't speak to this guy last night. That doesn't make any sense.
Which one?
Oh, fucking hell. Don't ask me that.
There's lots of nice bits of the home.
Okay, legitimate question to James, which is me technically putting on you. What would Via say would be the like top part of like the territory of his father, of her father rather, like the best of the best, other than like obviously where the family lives?
I mean, like if he said something to the tune of like Starlight Grove or something like that, she'd be like, "Ooh, bougie."
Yeah,
But,
basically it.
I was low key fishing for like
for the map.
the like nastier for like the nastier well
Oh,
that
right.
and or the nastier areas as well, just for Via to go.
Hang on a minute, I'm looking at binary and I saw it too.
But yeah,
So it's like
basically what
but yeah, she's just asking for like, whereabouts are you? Where you
yeah
at?
what his response is whatever place Via specifically would think is like, oh, that's the really high end place.
Yeah. So yeah, she is going.
Ooh, bougie. Hey, you could just take me there.
Oh yes, I can always take you home, and your father can
In.
like send you
Pick
on.
you up in his convertible.
Via knowing what she does about powerful spellcasters just off of like the time that she spent with her dad, as well as Strixhaven, she'll be like,
If he can resurrect the dead, he can use plane shift multiple times, or should be capable of that, maybe, possibly, allegedly.
so she like turns to everyone else, is like,
Hey guys, want to go and visit my homeland, even if it's just for a visit?
I mean, I don't mind, yeah, but my biggest concern is we didn't talk to this guy last night. Like, I definitely don't remember talking to him last night.
Well,
But
no,
apparently
I
we
didn't.
did.
No, but in
I didn't.
fairness,
I saw it was only Via that I met while she was doing some of the bartendering.
Did you meet this
Can
person
we-
last night, Via?
can Via like history or insight to like put to like go can she like history or insight or something to go, hang on a minute, there's a gap in my memory.
I'm just trying to remember what I did before. It was.
Did you give us this extra stuff? Because I've woken up with more stuff that I had. Did you do that?
Vi, give me just a standard history for the moment. Yeah,
Dirty 20.
you do. You're like really trying, and you definitely recognize this person, but you don't remember like any conversation last night or anything.
Lumen does have a point. I don't remember us talking last night. But then again, I don't remember a lot from last night.
And now she's starting to look confused now that she's like introspectively reflecting on it.
Where did we get
She's
all
like,
this
"Hang
stuff? We've been reverse robbed.
uh, Lumen saying that, Via's gonna look at what she actually has, and I take it she sees her dad's crest, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, you would see a bunch
yeah,
of
nah.
stuff that makes zero sense.
The bizarrest thing is that I remember being awake for half of the night, so I would have seen if anybody had like come into the room and given us all stuff.
Correct. By your memory, you remember everything as it was. You were like helping around the tavern. Like everyone went to bed. You did your normal like sitting for a while or whatever the fuck it is you do.
Also, Newt was partially conscious all night anyway, so
Yeah,
he definitely didn't notice anything.
We would have seen people
Newt,
reverse robbing.
can you give me a advantage history check, Newt? Essentially in
yeah.
response to you saying that. Good advantage. So you, Newt, are getting so many fucking error messages.
It's definitely within Lumen's character to be like, why have I woken up and there's all this stuff?
Like
Error messages in the way of stuff not working, or more of like conflicting information.
kind of both. It's like you're like, well, yeah, I sentry rest, so I'd remember it, and then you'd remember what happened, and then like part way through remembering, you'd get like a big error message. And it's every time you try to recall, it's like part way through it playing through, it's just like something is wrong.
No, something happened
Blue
to
screen.
us this morning.
Yeah, something might have
Blue
happened
screen.
to us during the night. Something messed with my core.
Something is very wrong.
Also,
But I'll take that resurrection, yeah, because helping others is like top priority.
yeah. With the 23 as well, Lumen, you like standard computer beep boop have access to like your like hard drive space.
I do have keen mind, so I literally can't not remember things.
Correct, but that is accounted for technically. Newt, your hard drive is way more full than it should be.
How does
Can
it
I
work?
access it?
No.
How does it work in my memory?
Uh, basically, you are remembering as I've described it currently.
Okay. Yeah, no, so from my perspective, we, like, one moment we didn't have stuff, the next moment we suddenly had loads of stuff.
Yeah, it would have been like you would have went to bed. You're absolutely certain like at least at some point yesterday, you definitely never had this stuff. But sometime between then and like, you don't recall having it when you went to sleep. And then when you
doesn't
checked
make
your bag when everyone got up, it was like all the stuff was there. So it definitely doesn't match up.
Something is very wrong.
And
We've been
I tried to
reversed
detect-
again in Lumen,
way of doing
in
that.
in Lumen, going through the equipment and then saying this is very wrong. And if Via looks in her bag and sees the pages that she has, she'd like get worried. And
Are we being-
like stop looking at them to make sure it is what she thinks it is? Does looking at her father's spellbook pages like shunt anything in her memory or her mind? Like shunts her importance back or something? As she's like quickly like scan reading it.
Are we being wish
Going,
pranked?
Wish prank.
are we being wish pranked?
Lol.
Are we being punked? Are we being fair punked?
Get wished.
Can we try to like detect magic
Get
slash
wished.
identify each other to see if we're under the influence of any magic?
I wish
Yeah.
these people were as confused as possible, you know? And then this.
Ah,
Are we
ninth
being
level
stealth?
confused spell. Got it.
Oh fuck!
Are we under a dream spell?
It doesn't feel like a dream, but then dreams never do. Well, they usually do. It I don't know. I don't dream
I
a
don't
lot.
dream.
Yeah. Also, multiple
Yeah,
of
I-
you shouldn't
That
should
would-
be dreaming.
I
that
never
would
dream.
that would
I try.
that would trigger it because you can't read in a dream if Via can't look at the pages.
Yeah. You
That's just a thing about dreaming. You can't read.
really?
That's not
Yeah, it
true. I
is.
have read in my dreams.
Are you? I've
Yeah.
tried. I
It's a
can't.
thing that was made up for that Batman the Animated Series episode.
No, I've tried. It didn't work.
Maybe
have
it's
read-
just a you
I've read
thing.
things-
I don't
I've
know.
read things in dreams.
Seems like that's not a thing that is true to everybody, buddy.
Anyways, regardless, you can read the stuff that you have
Well, I learned a thing today.
potentially.
It's a bit like when I learned that you could all visually imagine things, and I was like, "What the fuck, guys?"
Which obviously is still a lie.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, we all have our blind spots. But yes,
Anyway, yeah, Via tries to read the pages. I take it, do I get nothing from it other than, oh shit, this is to be Dad's spell book. Why the fuck do I just have a bit of it?
You wouldn't get any like as weird as the sentence in my head came out, shunts of old self. But you definitely have like, you analyze it and you're like, no, this is 100% like, this has to be either this is like the most amazing forgery ever, but why would I have that on me? So it's like it's either the best forgery you've ever seen, or it is from your father's spellbook.
I'm gonna feel the ground. Is it shaking?
Should it be?
I hope not.
Can I start casting detect magic, please?
Yeah, you can do that. Joseph, you just worried me there. Like, did I see the ground was shaking at some point?
No, just checking for random stuff.
Okay, good. No, it isn't shaking. I think I know what you're referring to now. You just panicked me for a second. The man asks, well, Via, if you want, I could always take you back home now. I still have a few things I need to sort out for this person. For bringing back their, was it fathers you said?
Yeah, my two dads, just
Like,
there and
as
there.
she's as she's like like micro freaking out, looking at what she has in her bag. She's like,
as a sort of like repayment for these guys looking after me for the last couple of days, you can help me last. I want to help them figure out why we have all this extra stuff.
Sure, okay. I just thought you
Everything has a,
wanted to get home.
yes, well, everything has a price, doesn't it? And they've helped me a lot over the last couple of days, so I should pay them back.
Yes, fair enough. Okay. What about other two people? Newt and Zamler. What are your current processes of thought?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if something has messed with us magically, so that's why I'm
Yeah,
first trying to
you're
detect
doing
magic and then
Detect magic.
identifying on us.
Yeah. What's Zamler's thoughts on all this? If Owen?
Zamler's eyes
Samuel!
are a little spinning.
Sorry, sorry, me mic was turned off. Someone came in and I forgot to turn it back on.
Alright.
So
You've been
Zamla's
talking for
current
hours.
thoughts.
So yeah, what?
Yeah, I did. Zamla did like a Shakespearean sonnet. It was beautiful, but he's missed it anyway.
Very weird that Zamler decided to do that, but yeah. So what are Zamler's thoughts on like what's basically going on
current
right
thoughts. Right now, he's thinking, do seeds count as plants? In universe, do they count as plants?
now? No.
seeds.
At what point does a seed become a plant?
Once
it
it sprouts.
Okay.
Nice. I'm glad that I said the same thing as Smart Boy.
Okay. So on the topic of a button up.
I will also, because obviously
thought.
this is pertinent to your character. You can, if you want, also point out that you literally cannot sleep in the response to people being like, maybe.
Oh yeah, I did say that when my mic was turned
Yeah.
off. Fuck. Yeah.
How do you remember it then?
How do I remember it then?
If I recall correctly, from like the day before, you went and got a bunch of like fairy tales, and you
Yeah.
would have spent the night probably reading them.
Yeah. Any particular fairy tales I read?
Oh, I can't remember. I did give you names, but I don't know.
The most critical bit of information is when.
I remember
did
you made
suddenly-
them up, and I told you they're not copyrighted. You can just use like normal fairy tales.
I know. You were
when-
reading. You were really
Shrek.
into the frog cess and the prince.
The
Frog cess.
Yeah.
The important question is
Obsessed. Okay.
when is your first concrete memory of suddenly getting all of the extra stuff you've gotten?
I realize that I have to answer that. That would
Yeah.
be like in the morning when you were like packing up your books into your bag and stuff. You were notice like a lot of other books and things in here that I don't remember getting.
Yeah. Do I like remember them like appearing, or were they just there?
They were just there.
Okay. I cast say what the DM just said.
It's super effective. So, any other thoughts?
Did you not hear me?
Okay. I mean, no, I heard you. I'm just considering how to act on this information. Something definitely is wrong with the entire world. Actually, that's
More
not.
so than usual.
Lumen says that Via looks outside. like out the window. There's a tavern. It'll have a window.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if any like the guy we've been talking to, if anything like have you suddenly gotten a bunch of items?
I mean, I did pretty well in cards last night, if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
I-
but like, did you suddenly get, I don't know, a random assortment of like stuff that I seem to have? I have just a bag of rocks now.
I have a bag of teeth for some reason.
I don't know why I have a bag of rocks.
Ooh, what
And
kind
why
of
the ro-
That are
what-
numbered,
they're all-
no less.
All the rocks are labeled, and I don't know why. Where did the rocks come from?
Via's just looking at her bag, going, "Where did all these scrolls come from? I didn't write these."
I like the fact that like Murdertha probably left early enough and fast enough that no one noticed that he has a halo now.
You can turn that on and off, can't you?
Well, he's
Well, the
dead.
thing is, he's not even noticed he's got a halo yet. It's really weird.
Yeah, we've pointed it out to him, I think.
No, he left before anybody started talking to him about it.
Oh yeah, no, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No, I mean
forgot
in this
that-
timeline.
Yeah. Never mind.
So,
I just noticed something else that might weird Via. Oh, she's got a Sealy Carnival ticket. Like, okay, but why though?
Yeah.
so it turns out it's just.
When did you get that?
I don't know.
Voice
Oh,
in
God,
my
I
head.
Also,
Wait, I've just
also
realized.
the black weight. Also, Via's family is on the unsealy side.
What? While I'm going through my pocket, I'll see the drawing. What does it look like?
Huh, that's a good question.
I know.
In
why
terms of like right now, it's actually a really good question.
Yeah, because I will find this drawing and be like, what's this? Do I see
You
Eldritch Abomination?
no, use
or
the paper looks blank.
I find a blank piece of paper. Okay.
Yeah, but like in terms of like you would know that you'd like purposefully stored it in like a specific way. So it's like to you it would be weird that you've just got this fucking random piece of blank paper folded up and stashed away and like securely hidden.
What would other people see?
Same blank.
Oh, okay, it's just blank paper.
But-
In which case,
Also, it looks like pristine paper. It looks like nothing has ever touched it,
why have I got?
apart from the fold lines, obviously.
Why have I just got a blank sheet of paper in the special pouch of "Never open this on pain of death"? Weird.
I even wrote
why-
that. I
why
don't
do I
remember
have-
writing that.
Why do I have a dragon's claw? I think this is a dragon's claw.
I know. I had a second fucking lightsaber. Why do I have that? I'm so confused.
Via puts her hands back in her bag and it snags on her finger. And she's like looking at her finger and there's nothing there. And she's like, tap, tap, tap. There's something there. Takes it off, ring of mind shielding. Why do I have this?
Why do we have stuff? Okay, so apparently, like based on him, our companion here, Mr. Squirrel.
One very quick thing. VR, can you give me an advantage arcana? But continue what you were saying, Joseph.
Yeah, but based on that, it seems to have only affected us. So something's not wrong with the world. Something's wrong with us.
Thank fuck for
Might
that.
detect magic flag anything.
It will in a moment. I'm just trying to essentially waste the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I have kind of an idea that might help in
Go
the
on.
situation. Like, it's worth a shot, at least.
VR, for a split second as you take the ring off, everything, just like everything around you fucks up. But for a split second.
Puts it back on.
What's fucked up?
They fuck it up again.
Yeah, it's
She
kind
puts it back on.
it's
and it
kind of
appears
like
again.
you're getting like an extreme case of dizziness and like everything around you goes real weird. It definitely makes you feel a bit sick, but
I'm gonna Are you
like
all
when-
right, Via?
It's like when Morty stepped off the perfectly level surface.
That's a
Everything is
really good
wrong.
example, actually.
Are you quite all right,
Yeah,
Via? What happened?
you say that, and Via's like, reality is poison.
Listen,
I mean, that's
Via,
true.
I have an idea, but I'll need your help. I need you to trust me. Do you trust me?
It's a. Okay, first the in-character answer. Yes.
Are you willing?
It always sounds weird when
Explain.
you ask that for spells.
Explain.
Are you willing though?
I need you to be willing to have magic cast upon you. It's just a small idea, but it's worth a shot.
Elaborate.
I am going to use command on you.
You could just ask.
But that's not as fun.
So, am I allowed?
Ask me what you would command me to do first, without magic.
Epiphany.
That's an interesting
could work.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
you're not
I'll let that happen.
so you're not resisting.
You
so
have
you
my
know there's no
permission.
need to do it. Okay then.
You have my
Okay.
permission to do exactly that.
Oh.
Lumen, if he doesn't do that, tell me.
Okay.
Did you just assume my pronouns? No, he doesn't say that. You're the real monster. Anyway.
I'm bar
Okay,
slash
I
bar.
just command and go epiphany.
Okay, so at the exact same time as what I will need a second to figure out.
Cthulhu shows up and kills us.
Yeah,
God damn.
that's in a minute.
We have a minute.
Epiphany.
Everyone prepare.
Oh God.
that is to everyone's favorite Crystal Rock Boy.
Uh-oh.
The second that you finish,
Am I Crystal Rock Boy?
yes,
Okay.
everyone's favorite. The exact moment you finish the ritual casting, you take 14 psychic damage, as you essentially get a 1 moment reading of psionic, and then just take a bunch of damage.
And then the
Who does that go
concentration breaks,
Yes,
and the craft psionic is everywhere.
that's why you took the damage.
Yeah.
I will rush
So as
over-
I read it from all directions.
Yeah,
Okay.
Are you okay, Newt?
No.
his head's smoking a little bit.
Oh,
Bit of
can't-
steam come up.
I can't help you, but I will
Okay.
be here for you if you need anything.
I don't think any of this is real.
Me
I take
neither.
it did nothing to me.
That didn't. Epiphany does work on you.
Do you have an epiphany?
I'm just trying to think of the exact thing that you would figure out.
The universe is a flying hippopotamus.
Your epiphany is that you didn't realize that internally you feel far stronger than you should, in terms of like your magical aptitude.
Oh God, are we in?
That was going to be my next question, because that's the thing I've been like putting on the back burner for the rest of the discussion. Because if Via's going through all of her stuff, she would look down at what you all first met her looked like a necklace made out of obsidian.
Mhm.
But after she gained her star powers, that obsidian stone became her star map, which is her druidic focus. And at that point, it would look like a stone filled with that glitters like a starry night sky.
Got it. Storm
You-
of the
And
universe
then
in it.
when she that's what it looks like. And then when she holds it into her hand and channels her druidic powers into it, it would project a star map. If Via looked down at her necklace and saw that, and then just went,
I wonder.
and then like focused on it, it would project her star map onto like the rest of the room. And then, but that would have Via confused and going,
But that means I've gotten stronger.
Yes.
That
This
means
is the...
I've mastered what Dad was trying to tell me.
Does the psionic stuff trigger anything with regards to mind flayers and things,
I have a theory.
or Far Realm or whatever.
Not yet, but keep that thought on the
everyone-
back burner.
But everyone else would have noticed you didn't have that yesterday. Like this glowing, glittering, crystally rock thing.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of stuff yesterday.
And then but then Vio's like, yes, but this is something that I have to get through practice.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing it.
I had to get, this is something that my father has and my mother has. Something that you get through practice and connection to primal magic. I can't have
Also-
just had this given to me by a
Speaking-
reverse mugging.
Speaking of which, I haven't built this robot, but it's here
Yeah.
and it's mine. I can feel the connection.
Can I Andrew, can I cast Fire Bolt, but up? Just straight up.
Are you going to step outside the building?
Yeah.
Burn down the
I
tavern.
will first step outside the building, then
So
fire it.
that's how the tavern collapsed. Yes, you can fully do that. And what level do you have, Navi?
6th.
Ah, so that would probably actually no roll damage because it'd be real funny if you roll really low,
15, which is
way higher than
Higher
it
than-
should be.
higher than a level 1 casting Firebolt. But that's not what I'm interested in. I assume it just dissipates at the regular distance it dissipates at.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll come back inside.
But now you've also had a non-magically assisted, well, technically it's still assisted by the magic, but whatever, epiphany on, well, that came out a lot stronger than it should have.
Yeah.
Speaking of epiphanies, elsewhere in town, Murderthar, you are covered in blood. You had a fucking great time. You're way stronger. You were hitting more. You would like those gnomes just like they died so good.
Do I at any point notice that my body is incredibly emaciated and that I have a shining halo above my head?
I mean, Halo, no, you probably wouldn't notice that. Actually, give me a
If you look in
perception.
the darkness, probably.
Sorry?
If you at any point sneaks through the darkness, you would notice the shining halo.
Sure, yeah. What did I need to roll, Andrew? What did you say?
Perception. Actually, perception with advantage. Oh, doesn't matter.
27 is probably good enough.
In a big pool of blood, you do see your reflection and do notice a big shiny halo.
I'm being rewarded. I am
Have
on the
notches on the
righteous
spear
path.
changed at all?
Good point.
The notches on the spear have not changed.
Oh god, something's terribly wrong.
That's actually an important point. Give me a perception with advantage again. Oh well, I say again. That's what I meant to give you, but
None of the gnomes count.
you see what looks like scratches forming in the blade, and then the blade rejecting them. So like
These weren't real.
the same as what would normally happen, but the blade itself rejects them.
Hey,
I
Andrew,
leave rapidly to make my way back to the group to see if they're real, because I know now that none of the gnomes are real.
Hey Andrew, can I roll investigation to check if I'm in an illusion?
Sure.
It's pretty good.
What are you looking out for?
Just like the stereotypical signs of like, oh, this is an illusion spell that's been cast on me, or like, something is being projected like on my eye, or something along those lines, or just like looking for traces of things wizards would typically associate with illusion magic.
In terms of that, even with a 26, you don't seem to find like evidence of illusion, like because you can go and you can touch things and it all feels real, and nothing looks out of place. And like when you're looking at your own
Yeah.
stuff and other people's things, it looks right.
And I'll look at things in like really fine detail to see if anything's been like skipped over.
You find a
Via
really
would
low
be like-
low poly cup.
Find a really
Via
low
would, like-
poly cup.
Oh, sorry,
Via
polystyrene
would
cup.
whis-
Sorry, back to
Oh.
Via.
That makes less sense.
trying to whisper at Lumen.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I know that you're quite meticulous, but
I'm just checking to see if this is all a big illusion.
that's a thought. But this guy has actual knowledge that I can back up is real.
Don't worry. I was just checking this in
Which
case. My main theory is much more horrifying. I hoped to figure out we were an illusion. But
Yes,
Did I hear
That's why I'm
Uh,
saying that. The scary thing is, if someone has cast an illusion on us, they have background knowledge.
Did I hear that conversation?
I think they were whispering it, sadly.
Okay, maybe not.
Because doesn't want squirrel to
Yeah.
hear.
I
I
know.
mean,
Can I
I'll-
try
I'll-
to break through my memory barrier, please? I want to
I'll-
hack my own memory code.
Sure. Give
Lumen
me
would-
something.
Lumen would reiterate that sort of information to everyone in the party, but like whisperingly. Gravest time.
If he does, I would just respond, well, if somebody's meddling with our minds, they could just pull that information out of your mind and then present it back to you so you can confirm it. That doesn't
Yeah,
help.
that is sort of my thought process was.
Okay,
don't like
it's everyone's
Yeah.
favorite phrase. Lumen.
Mhm.
This is not gonna make a lot of sense, but are you willing to, you think, take a bunch of damage? You feel like something is trying to push itself to you, and if you allow it, it's going to hurt.
Sure.
Ooh.
Even at level 1, Via had heals, so would help.
I will accept this happening. Whatever.
That's fine.
Ow. Ow in the brain.
You're still up, correct?
Yes, I am still conscious.
You get one single word in your brain. In a really squeaky voice, you just hear the word fake.
Okay, you heal for 10.
Thank you.
As Via eats 2 spell slots, and then I take it if Via eats spell slots for healing, she goes,
Why was that easy? Why was that like really easy?
Correct.
Also, as lots of blood starts pouring out of Lumen's nose and ears, he's like,
Also,
God.
the squeaky voice was incredibly familiar, and you've never heard it before.
oh god, a familiar voice is telling me things that I should know, but oh god. Okay, fake. It's definitely, there's definitely some mind flare, far realm, mind manipulation shit. That's exactly what's going on. Oh,
Can you see why I'm like, you have to play along?
yeah.
Does my hacking work?
I don't know what to get you to roll for that.
Can I tinker with my own core?
Tinkerer's tools, but on his own brain.
You know what? Make me a series of Tinker's tools.
He is basically performing open brain
Yeah,
surgery
what
on himself.
you're going to be doing that while everyone
Based
has
on
their
what?
panic.
Based on what ability, please?
Uh,
Smartiness?
I mean,
Smartosity.
yeah, it would be based on either intelligence or dexterity. Either of those two would be fine.
Okay.
Oh, that was with a thingy. We probably don't have thingy on it.
Fake.
How many do you want?
For now, give me 3. That one was very good. Okay, so let's have a quick moment of everyone else having their panic. while you're beep booping away on your brain.
Okay, well, I got a message that just said fake from a voice that I don't remember but seemed familiar, which just says one thing. I feel like the most likely explanation for what's going on is our memories have been messed with, and nothing is real.
Just putting a pin in that just for 1 second. Squirrel, is he still in the room?
Yeah.
He said that he needed like materials and stuff for Lumen's resurrection thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Via would just be like,
Everybody seems to be freaking out a little bit. Do you want to use this time to go and get those materials that you said you needed? This might take a while. Wanna keep you-
Yeah, I can go and sort that out now.
yeah, so he like leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, he leaves. Says he'd be like maybe half an hour to an hour,
Yeah.
depending on how good the markets are.
Quick, what's someone no
Yeah,
one
so-
knows about? Or something
Who you
no one
asking?
knows about. The whole party. I want to try and see if we can find
Okay,
something that none
yeah.
of us know about.
Because Via was showing him out. Via was showing him out so that we could like talk candidly and openly, as opposed to going, "What if that is like a spy thing?"
How would we
Something that
know
none
what
of
we
us
don't know
knows.
about?
How do we know what we don't know?
Well, I'm more on the. Are any like? Do any of us know how? I don't know. How to make bread or apple pie or something? Do we all know the recipe for that, or do any of us know?
What is
Because if
apple
none
pie?
of us know,
Yeah, but
then my theory is if this place is being generated by our own minds, maybe we won't be able to find things that none of us know about, but we know exist.
I mean, I don't know how to cook, so I can't make any kind of pies or anything like that.
Anyone know how to make apple pie?
No.
Okay.
You probably should.
Let's try and
I
figure
can do.
out.
I can do portions, not
I
cooking.
can do apple portions.
Do apple porridge.
A potion of apple pie.
Meredith, you're running down the road and you see a squirrel man walking
Wait a
away
minute,
from
I
the tavern.
Wait a minute. I put my hand up. I have a suggestion, and I pull out one of my fairy tale books. None of you have read these, correct?
No, but have you read them? Because then, if you
I
had
mean,
read them, they could
fucking-
use your brain to generate
Wait a
them.
minute. I close my eyes because wait a minute. I wouldn't have read every single one, right, Andrew? This isn't metagamey, is it?
In terms of, actually, yeah, in terms of like all of the books that you had, I don't think you would have probably read through all of them in like actual
Okay,
timeline.
well, I'll get one that I know I haven't read, and I'll like close my eyes
Beauty and the
and
Beach.
open it. Yeah, and I'll like open it to like a later page and show them, and ask, what do you all see on this page?
You all see the same thing. B.
Which
Ah.
is
Guest. We are guests down at the
Ah,
beach.
so-
Thankful guests.
Like,
What do
does
you
it
see?
seem
Yeah,
like
Via,
a
Via just
fairy
Via
tale
just
or
goes,
just
"Oh
some
my-"
nonsense?
It feels
Yeah,
like
it's-
you're reading a fairy tale.
Okay.
Via's just like,
Oh yeah, my dad did read me this one.
Yeah.
Hang on, but we can't trust the objects on ourselves because they seem to be different from literally everything else. We need to find something from the environment that we didn't wake up with.
Then a half angel, half kobold bursts through the door.
Emaciated,
Oh, yeah,
emaciated, haloed Murditha kicks in the door like, everything's fake. Everyone is fake. You're all not real.
They are
No,
Nothing
we're
is
fucking
true.
drenched in blood.
what do
Oh,
Would
hey,
you please
Meredith, you're rocking the
elaborate?
blood.
Nothing is real. Everything is fake. My God has no power here. What is happening?
I know,
What-
right? That's
Your
what we were
god
just
has no
wondering
power
about.
here.
What has led you to convince your senses of that, Murder?
No matter how many gnomes I stab, none of them get added to the gnome stabber.
So the gnomes aren't real.
None of the gnomes are real.
Killing no one.
I mean,
Evil conspiracy gnomes. Don't worry about it.
I put my hand up. I am just.
I suppose now your name makes sense.
I feel like the world is being generated from information from our brains.
I put my hand. Oh, sorry. I put my hand
I
up.
think as well.
I just want to quickly say
Yeah,
I
yes,
think
Owen.
that
Could you
it-
please say your thing before people keep jumping over you?
I will. I am just throwing this out there, but if we can confirm that this place is fake, I know you all told me not to use minor illusion for that one particular.
You don't
spell.
remember that, sadly.
Yeah, that's
don't
not a thing
remember.
that we've done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
this
like,
universe is fake.
Yeah, and when I checked the paper was blank.
To everyone.
So to everyone. So I'm like, hmm.
There are no gnome patrons in the bar, right?
And my guess is,
Let's roll a D100.
my guess is whatever was on the paper was something we didn't comprehend, so it couldn't be added to this reality. Is my guess.
Fuck it. Yeah, sure, there's one.
I
guess
think
it's
some-
my guess.
So there's a gnome patron at the bar.
I think
Yeah.
My question is, okay, I show you all the number, the scratches into the gnome stab, and I'm like, this changes every time an evil gnome dies, right?
Also, as I was trying to say, internally, each of you are less shocked than you think you would be at the revelation of Murdertha killing gnomes. Like, you're shocked at the news, but you're like, I feel like I should be more shocked than that. Anyways, that's an
then-
important thing to note.
I show you the number, I then stab that gnome that's in the room through the chest, and then turn around and the number hasn't changed. The number didn't go up, not a real gnome.
Everyone, you see the number go half up and then vanish.
See, the number didn't go up, therefore not real.
Everyone is panicking around you because
Perhaps you only half killed them.
because
Kicks the
everyone-
corpse on the ground. They're pretty
everyone's
dead. If
favorite old gnome just got stabbed through the heart.
How's
he's
my
not
open
real,
memory
all of you
surgery
fake
going?
people should calm down.
I'm going to ignore you for the minute, Christian, because
As usual.
yeah, correct.
Oh
I
my
usually
god!
always ignore Christian, but it's for good reason.
Usually because he's right.
Yeah, we have.
True.
He has to keep this going for a little bit longer.
No,
But
Christian.
yeah, I
Christian's been a
have
good boy.
stabbed a valued member of the bar's like clientele.
Yeah, that would happen. Or a bunch of guards flood into the building, and like grab Murdertha, and then yeah, wait, no. From one of them, as they pull out an insignia, that's like they were part of the cult, and you're released.
Oh, okay. Well, you did say you were hunting down a cult, so maybe you know, like, cultists.
Yes, I can always spot a gnome cultist.
Oh, that's neat. Anyway, back to
I've
this
trained
whole-
for years to spot gnome cultists. But also, this place isn't real. How do we get out of it?
Well, the tech magic almost exploded the robot, and I got a message just saying the word fake from a familiar voice that I don't know who they are. So that's interesting.
Where's Felix,
it's
by the way?
worth noting as
Felix is there. Can
And that-
everyone give me a perception check apart from Newt?
That almost killed me.
Okay then, perception.
That's wrong. That's persuasion.
Give me a persuasion.
Couldn't you
We-
tell me what's going on, Andrew? Come on.
Can we talk the illusion round?
Sadly, you didn't roll high enough.
Damn.
Was that Murdertha's perception for this? Yes, it was, because it was after the D100s. Okay, Via and Murdertha, you noticed that one of your party is not there.
Right, what do we notice?
The robot is not present.
Beep boop is gone.
Do we remember there having been a robot?
That's how you know they're not present.
Cool. It's like, where did the robot go? Like,
Good question.
he had some sort of number name, and then you called him Newt or something like that.
Yeah, Newt. But you're right, he is gone now that I'm looking. Oh no! Christian
name
asked
was-
the start question and now he's gone.
This is what happens.
Oh no.
This is what happens when you cross me.
Always getting bullied.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
would
only
like.
logical one, get rid of them.
I would like to cast Dispel Magic on the room.
Okay. Give me an Arcana.
Arcana? Okay.
Okay. Give me an int save with disadvantage.
Mm.
7 and 7, that's lucky. You take 21 psychic damage as something essentially rebounds the magic back at you.
I know exactly. I'm just gonna die if I try that.
So-
Oh, yeah.
So what you're saying is I don't get to roll my wisdom check to try and dispel the incredibly powerful magic. Instead, I just get a head hurty.
Roll me the wisdom. The whole damage thing was...
It's
oh.
not good. It's not good.
The
Too
damage
bad.
thing was technically separate, and I forgot to say, continue with the
Yeah.
spell as it would have.
I was gonna try detecting thoughts and then reaching out just in a direction and see if I could find something that's not us.
I can
But I'm
try
worried
again.
that- I'm worried
Ow.
that if I do that, Andrew just says you take yes psychic damage. I'm really worried.
Also,
And I-
isn't detect thoughts second level, which you wouldn't remember how to cast.
Yeah, but we
It's
have
not
all our.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't remember.
Yeah, but I would have had to
If you
prepare
can't
all my-
remember like the verbal and
God.
thematic components, then you can't.
Like I would have had to prepare all these things.
Andrew, is that how that works?
Uh,
Is that how that works?
so yeah, you wouldn't remember being able to do them, but I
But
would,
it's in his book, so we'd be able
Yeah.
to do it anyway.
I would allow you to try and cast things from your possessions. Like,
So Via goes through.
Oh,
yes.
if it
the
matters, my
journal and
dispel magic
realises
is
I
cast
haven't-
at like 5th level.
Okay.
If that matters at all. That's just how it happens.
That is actually bad because I think I might need to do more damage to you.
It's not. I have to tell you that the book that I have on me that gives me a halo means that it's always cast 2 levels higher.
Let's just do one more. There you go, another 29.
So how's
I
my
I am dead.
Would Murdertha have remembered that they can actually cast Dispel Magic? Probably not, right?
Murdertha did the thing and then is unconscious on the floor.
I try and help Murdertha, but I don't have any healing magic. I can stabilize you though. Does anyone else have healing magic? Yay, Via heals you.
No.
Thank God.
Looking through her spell book, going,
The fact I have this many spells is making more and more sense.
Did anyone get the name of
Also-
that vehicle that hit me?
Truckgoon.
in which case, just going off of what you saw there, is going to borrowed knowledge, guidance, well, if this is okay, borrowed knowledge, guidance, and Predator Arcana to figure out what the bloody hell this is.
I would say probably like a lot of stuff you're like not understanding as you're doing it, but yes, you can do that. Like you're essentially
So
pushing
that's-
past confusion.
Trying to use my divination magic to force past it, but not in a way that actively affects it, like dispel magic or detect thoughts, but in a way that bolsters me to think my way through it. Also, I'm going to take the opportunity to mention what Via's been trying to say, which is
I think whoever made this, if somebody did make it, they wanted to keep us here. Remember when we first woke up? The first thing they did was try to give us everything we want.
Good point.
They tried to take me home. They tried to give you your your dad's back.
Yeah.
They didn't have a chance to do the other people's things yet, because you figured things out before leaving the building.
Yep.
I left the building.
Because we just started being like, no, this is all vastly suspicious.
Yeah, exactly. And you left the building, and then a thing happened to you,
Fair.
which lines up with the
Come on,
give
high
you
roll.
everything you want.
Oh,
Wow, that's a really
Bollocks.
pretty roll.
all that shit, and then just not.
So what?
Sophia's like, okay, divination doesn't work in here.
Just casting bar knowledge and getting fuck all back.
Technically, you can't crit fail.
Yeah, but it was a bad enough
It's
roll.
still in that one.
Yeah.
It's garbage.
Like, okay, what were you specifically trying to get? Like, you still got 10,
Whether
so
this is like
you would
some
get a
sort-
tiny bit of
whether this-
info.
sort of a whether this is some sort of like absurdly strong fear magic, or whether it's some sort of psionic mind trap or something like that. What would lock somebody in and then rebound all their magic back at them? But with a 10, I'm guessing that's like way below what it would need to be.
Yeah,
And she still hasn't figured out how our portents work,
I'll
so she can't just portent out of it.
yeah, I'm gonna say that you fail on the Arcana, but you learn something separate. Without
Because the
realize
spells did not work.
yeah, without realizing it, you tried to portent that because that's what you would have done.
Something familiar, something felt familiar, and then it just didn't lead to anything. So she's like, why?
There is no future.
The future doesn't exist. Oh, that's not good.
Okay, now I'm worried because I've just realized that I keep getting visions every day, and that's just not. You know, visions as in like what's just about to happen, and I'm not getting that. So we're so timeless.
Okay, hear me out.
Via just adopts a look. Via just
that-
adopts a look of existential dread.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We could try going to sleep.
What if we just forget everything again as soon as we sleep?
No, Joseph, don't incept them.
God.
Because there's a chance that we're asleep right now, and this is all some shared collective dream, altered in some way by magic or something else.
Alternatively, we could each kill each other, and maybe that would force us to wake up in the real world, because you can't die in your dreams.
Psychic damage says otherwise, but okay.
Also, if it's not a dream.
I mean,
Also, if it's not a...
also you get psychic damage. Says no, but you guys didn't die. You were knocked out. Also, what was Newt doing? He seemed to be digging at his head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he started doing some, like, I'm gonna check my own memories, and then he was gone.
I will meditate on my own memories.
I'm gonna try and do... Interesting. Let's see what happens to him.
Yeah, exactly. Let me be the first go. If I die, nothing of value is lost except for the healer.
Oh, well then.
I mean, like, oh wait, no.
Yes, I'm going to try and meditate on my own memories to see if I can work out what's wrong and figure out, like, get through this block.
Give me an advantage history.
Why does it have to be intelligence based? Why can't it be wisdom based checks? Why can't it be advantage insight?
An insight. Okay. Give me an insight as well.
At advantage or just normal?
Advantage. Okay, between the two of them, you're like super fucking zealot, very religious, very believing Kurtlemak, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So like something is fucking with you because you do not you're like piecing together like, well, I remember that number and then that number. And then, yeah, it should be that number, and then it jumped up, which is definitely wrong. So some period of time where my God acknowledged me doing his work did pass. You know that for certain in your soul.
Yes. Okay, so now I have to try and work through the thing and see if I can break into my break whatever this is with my mental fortitude.
Do you want me to help you out? I could try detecting your thoughts and then try and dig deep for the missing chunk of memory. I could do that.
Do you think that would kill both of us?
I'd say there's a reasonable chance.
Then go for it.
I could also perhaps enlighten you as well, if you think that may help.
Oh god, yeah, let's have 3 people dig around in your head.
Let's go
well.
at time, just so
Yes.
that like
I'll try detecting your thoughts.
one at a time. Let's go with the wizard first. He put his plan forward first.
Sure. Andrew, I'll take some time to look through my spellbook and try casting detect thoughts.
Okay.
I will sit here and meditate on the lost time that I have.
And I'm gonna try and dig at that point that seems to be a gap in his memory.
Okay.
Please don't kill me.
No, I'm
It's
not.
just-
I'm not. I'm thinking.
it-
I'm
It's just
I'm
when
like
both
thinking
of
of
us
like.
aren't- It's that whole, and then both of them vanish. Ah, interesting.
God.
We go to wherever Newt's gone, and it's
Uh,
all over.
Lumen, you are hearing things. Then they're not from the brain you should be inside of.
Ah, that doesn't sound good.
You hear snippets of someone up, fucked up, something that sounds familiar. It might be, yeah, it sounds like it's Newt. Something up. They sound real worried.
Newt, you okay, buddy? Something up, Newt. Oh, dear God.
It's like a really loose connection.
Oh,
Also, within your mind's eye, you went into you were like looking at Murder's thoughts, yeah.
yeah.
Within your mind's eye, you are standing in an empty room.
Just like my brain.
Interesting. Is
Head
there
empty, no thoughts.
anything in the empty room other than the big noise of from Newt? Why is the only thing on Meredith's mind Newt saying cool. Interesting. I guess I'll start checking everybody else's thoughts and go for the same gap. I'll warn everyone beforehand though. Like, I just want to look at the gap in our memories. Do I find anything in anybody else? Is Newt in everyone's head or just in Meredith's?
When okay, I am talking to Christian in the background, so give me a second to see if he says anything different. But it would be the same general thing
Oh,
of like big blank room.
big blank room and up. All of
No,
your
you would
heads
get you would get different things as time passed on.
Ooh, big blank room, but Christian. I can't wait to get enough information to suddenly disappear. That'll be fun.
Do you pass on the fact that you said
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, I do. I will like narrate everything that I'm getting.
Yeah, can Via like go outside the building and just fly up?
Okay, that's an interesting one.
It's the simplest, easiest thing to just try.
Yeah.
Because she's got flight.
Do I get
I
any?
know it's also also the dumbest thing, but you never know.
I tried
work.
seeing if there were limits to the simulation when I fired the fireball up, but I don't think we'll find anything there. But maybe.
I mean,
Maybe
it's
I-
only 120 foot.
Yeah, maybe it just wasn't far enough.
Things are happening.
Okay, I
Okay.
believe you.
Just because I'm a real bitch, in response to what Christian's done, for a moment, so do you remember how horrible it was when the painting magic was cast?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, don't make me look into that.
Uh,
Come
ba-
on.
basically that again, all around you, in Phandelver, for a second. And you see Newt.
Hey Newt.
You say that back in Neverwinter. Like, hey Newt! Wait.
Okay. Fuck. Exactly what that first theory I had is happening. Fuck. Well, at least Newt woke up. Oh.
He fucked with his brain enough and it worked.
God. So we've got to do the same thing, but in a way that doesn't involve cutting out our brain.
You would have also noticed that, you think you might have saw the other people of the party. It's like a split second thing. You felt a tugging towards a familiar core that you've seen before.
Okay.
So you
Try.
could I'm basically giving you definitely know that Newt is out there and they are helping you.
Okay. Okay. I guess I'll report this to everyone.
God, I love the tons of messages from Christian. Is like, Newt's trying his best. He's trying to be such a good boy.
Just like, oh god. Oh, poor Newt. I don't envy your position right now. Oh, I'll try. I'll try my best. Anyone got any ideas?
So the only way to get out. So the only way to get out of here is to mutilate ourselves.
I mean, that's how Newt did it. But I feel like if we tried to crack open our brains and start carving out bits, we'd die.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this.
She starts like taking unattuning and attuning to the ring of mind shielding over and over again.
Just some mild lobotomy.
Just a mild lobotomy.
Okay.
Just lobotomize yourself.
Ring on, ring off, ring on, ring off.
Ring on, ring off, ring on, ring off. Yes.
You know what? I think VR vanishes.
Oh fuck.
Okay, well, that's a good sign.
There's only one slight downside for VR. I'll need to determine what exactly, but you have gained a level of insanity.
Oh god.
What did Veer just
The
do?
fake creature.
Okay, I think what happened was
Right.
Via
She has
started
a ring-
looking in.
she-
Oh.
She has a ring of mind shielding. When she took it off before, it made reality go all wibbly for a second, and it made her feel ill. And then she put it back on, and the same thing happened again. So my thought was, doing that is evidently thinning the veil and/or pulling back the curtain on whatever the fuck's going on. So she's like, on a tune, a tune, on a tune, a tune,
Yeah,
and just keeps on going until it like stacks
Essentially,
so many times it just breaks.
the ring was not strong enough to stop the effect, but the on off was just
enough.
like glitching it.
Until eventually
Yeah.
Vera woke up from the shock or something.
Yeah, basically, it technically broke Via's brain a little bit, which disconnected her.
Okay,
So
so
what madness table am I rolling on?
Don't know. Also, you can enjoy being in the shut up, you're outside group for a little bit.
Okay, I'll shut up.
so here's how we escape. We just have to break our minds a little bit. That's how it works, apparently.
But
Just
I
like
don't like
Via and Newt are having a fucking horrible time out there, though.
Okay, so we could leave and have a terrible time by breaking our brains just a little bit, or maybe a lot. But there must be some. Okay. Let's go find someone and ask them.
There's always one. Lumen, you hear a voice. A familiar but not familiar voice. And it's
Again,
everyone's
okay.
favourite voice, as a horrible old raspy voice is like, "Hey, I can fix this for you."
Who are you?
A friend. You'll remember me later.
Okay.
All you need to do is just carve your eye out and replace it with the eye that's currently in your hand.
What?
If you look at your hand, the eye that you as a player know of
Yeah, I
is
know
in
what's
your
I know
hand.
what it is. It's the fucking eye vector, and vector is tempting Lumen.
Uh,
But Lumen doesn't remember, so it's just like, what? Who are you?
it trust me, once we have the connection, you'll be strong enough to break this.
What do you guys think?
I do want to say, because Christian, again, trying to be the best boy he can, the movements do not match outside to inside. So, what he's doing inside, you cannot see or stop him doing.
So yeah, I will ask my companions that I'm with.
that you're
you know,
running
like
out of.
Samla and Via. No, Via's gone.
Yeah.
I'll ask, like, okay, so some weird guy that I don't
don't trust
know.
it.
Okay.
Alright, that's...
Never trust.
Alright,
Never
of the-
trust weird voices that you don't know their original location.
But they sound familiar.
Yeah, that's not always a good thing. What is it asking you to do?
It wants me to put. It wants me to take my eye out and put another eye in, and then we'll escape. Like I can get hopefully everyone out.
Getting us out is a good idea, but I do not like the idea of like you pulling out your eye and replacing it with something else. That's usually bad.
Neither do I. But to be fair, the only other way I've seen people escape is through brain surgery.
Voice says again. Sorry. To correct. You will. It won't be just you. It will be breaking this thing over you.
Will it free my friends?
Yes.
Oh well, that is tempting. Are you nice?
Of course I am. I'm trying to help you.
You
I-
make a fair point.
I'm pretty sure. at least to me, I think that you're friends.
Oh, that's nice. God damn it.
And it's, again, not technically a lie,
Oh.
because you're interesting, so he does count you as companions of sorts.
Lumen is exactly the kind of gullible idiot that would fall for it.
Okay, yeah,
I have made my beliefs clear.
Christian, yes, you can do that.
Okay, but Meredith thinks it's a bad plan. But
What does Amla feel about getting out of here via swap eye?
I mean,
I do want to try one thing first.
What?
I want to go talk to some people and see if we can reason with whatever's doing this to us. But failing that, I am willing to basically go along with whatever this suggestion is if it saves you guys. Because I mean, the other thing that's talking to me says it's our friend, and seems nice enough, I guess. Like I'm mostly friends with people who I, you know,
Who I'm
consider
friends with.
nice. So I can't see this going like too wrong. But I did want to just talk to some like random people and see what they want.
First, Lumen, someone's stabbing you in the fingers.
Oh God! I try and defend myself from the finger stabbing.
You don't know. It's just like, it's like, ow, what the fuck? Ah, really painful pins
Ow.
and needles. It feels
Fuck.
like someone just stabbing your fingertip.
Ow! Jesus. I don't know how to proceed with this information. I mean, I still feel like I want to go talk to... I will now try and find someone who is part of whatever this is.
Okay. Give me a shit example.
Just like the first person I see when I walk out of here. Like-
I guess one of the gods, because they'd still be around off before.
Sure. I'm gonna just ask them, like, so, dropping all pretenses, what do you want from us?
He looks confused.
Like, okay, so, okay, are you under the assumption that all of reality is a lie?
No.
Damn. Okay. Well, they're not engaging with us, who are these people.
Imagine someone walked up to you and said that. You
mean,
did just walk out of the tavern, to be fair.
It's true.
You look a bit too young to be drinking though, Sonny.
I wasn't drinking any alcohol.
Just brain hurty juice.
Look, as far as I can tell, all of reality is a lie, right? And yes, I know that makes me sound crazy, but two of my friends just disappeared, and I woke up this morning being, like, way more powerful than I was yesterday, and I had a bunch of stuff on me.
Okay. The following happens. The three of you wake up in the tavern.
Okay.
You
Do we
retain
remember previously waking up at the tavern, or are we back to square one again?
back to square one until
Okay,
a voice cracks into your mind. A very wispy old voice, Lumen.
Okay.
And it snaps you back to, no, this happened. You can remember the past set of things that just happened.
Okay.
So Lumen now remembers stuff.
Yes.
I guess I'll just call out to the nothingness of, like, what do you want from us? Maybe
If
we
Mer-
can come to some sort of arrangement.
If Murdatha doesn't remember what the previous thing was, Murdatha will go about doing the exact same
Wait,
thing
no,
he did.
Meredith, don't. The gnomes aren't real. Reality's a lie.
What?
If you kill things with the gnome stabber, nothing happens. You've already done this before.
Are you
You-
going
We're in-
about?
You
We're in
see
some
you
sort-
see the gnome that previously Meretha stabbed at the bar now walking up to the bar to get their breakfast.
Look, nothing is real here. This is a real place. We're in some dreamscape in reality, but here we're in just some weird mind stuff is occurring.
I pinch myself.
It hurts.
But as far as we know, we could only escape with brain surgery. Or
What?
there's this suspicious voice that's telling me that A, it's my friend, and B, it can get us out of here. But it
Where's
will also
where's
save-
Zamler?
Yeah, where is Zamla?
Ah, there you are.
True.
Do you believe this guy? Telling
Like-
us that everything's fake.
It's all sort of true. It's hard to prove, but we have just done all of this once.
I mean, everything is fake.
So do you remember
if
last
this is-
time?
if-
Ben?
We are but stardust.
Oh god damn it! He's just being existential.
So if this is fake, you won't mind me just stabbing that guy, right?
Who?
I point at the gnome.
The gnome that you saw him kill when he came
Well-
back to the tavern.
Yeah, I guess that one is part of some conspiracy you're investigating.
Okay, I stab that gnome in the back.
Uh,
I
the-
assume his thing doesn't go up. Or
uh,
half rise.
yeah, the same thing happens again.
So yeah, reality
Oh
is a
god,
lie.
reality's fake.
Yeah, okay, we're back on the same page. Except, welcome to 2 hours ago. God damn it. Okay, well, not remembering too much got everything reset. Not remembering enough didn't help. Brain surgery is the only way out, except for this weird eye. But
Okay, just because I thought of a funny response to what you typed, Christian, the three of you could just constantly hear in your head, like a really shit dog.
a really shit dog.
Yeah.
Don't understand what's going on. And the odds. Luna is increasingly the kind of person that would just take this deal to save their friends without. Because I'm getting to the point where it's like, well, I think the only way out is we just have to start cutting each other's brains. So. Are you guys okay with me potentially taking a deal that might screw us over, but hopefully it'll save you guys from whatever's going on? Like, ideally, you will be okay.
I don't recommend doing that.
I mean, I don't want to, but we've tried, like, everything. And the only people who managed to escape brain surgeried themselves. Or brain magicked themselves. And unless you want to start cutting your own brain to pieces to try and figure out which bit gets you out of here, I feel this is a plan that will guarantee your safety. And I care about you guys a lot. Plus, this person seems to be. Hang on, Andrew. I'm gonna insight this person. in my head before I agree to cut my eye out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Are they truthful?
About what?
About being our friend.
You think so?
Okay. Well, at the very least, they seem to be our ally. As far as I'm aware. So, and they say they can get us out of here. And so Lumen, not knowing the things that I know, will probably take the deal. Because saving his friends is more important to him than his own safety. So, sure, we'll do that.
Conveniently, a magical +1 dagger appears in your hand.
I thought I was gonna have to do this with a lightsaber and some very careful precision. Sure.
I thought I was going to be doing this for you with the gnome stabber.
I will try and cut out my left eye.
Give... Oh god, just... The fucking holding on to the end of the spear. Just don't move!
Ideally not with a spear.
Okay.
I mean, I do have a normal dagger on me. So I'll try and cut out my left eye and put in this one, and like, our friend will save us.
Yeah,
Because they
alright.
seem to be our friend.
Give me a sleight of hand with advantage. +1. So just add the +1 afterwards.
14.
14's good. You do a big old stab and you don't hit any vital shit apart from the eye. It hurts so bad.
Ow.
You did not do that good enough for it to not really fucking hurt.
Oh god, the pain. Bear it for the friendship, bear it for friendship.
Outside people, you... response 1 to what Christian just said, yes. 2, you see... The two of you would see Lumen's eye essentially explode.
Ah!
And
No, it's
That
fine,
other
you
eye
don't
some-
see... It's
Is that other eye somewhere to be seen? Like the evil eye?
We'll
Uh,
plop the
Is
other
it
eye
floating
into the
ready or
socket.
something like that?
you can't see it anywhere, no.
Okay, but if that
Does
happens,
it-
I would run
does
over and
his-
yeah, have a look.
I think are the pair of us quickly running over and using cure wounds on him.
Are you...
At first, see what
Stacking it.
happens, but yeah.
I really love
I
Chris'
mean,
thing of like, I'll watch.
Also, Andrew,
Yeah?
eye is technically connected to the brain, right?
Yeah?
Can I try to shove the mind crystal in the eye socket?
Ooh.
Right? in the
Yes.
Eye socket. Ugh.
combine with ring of mind shielding, shove them in.
Oh god.
I mean,
Wait,
Lumen's
the
also-
ring into the eye socket?
You like-
Why not on the finger?
You put the ring over the crystal and then just shove that in.
Lumen's also going to be trying to do this quickly because I assume I don't want just an open eye socket out for very long before I try shoving a magic eye in there.
Okay. Lumen, you vanish. Murdertha, it's just you and Zamla right now. And you both hear a voice in your head like, okay, I don't know what happened there. My offer is still open to help you.
I mean,
Interesting.
I'm having a lot of trust issues right now, I'll be honest. With everything. That's it.
Legitimately, I don't know why he vanished. That wasn't me, sadly. But I'm still willing to help you.
Oh, I tried to save my friend.
Also, it's funny because of that. Now it's just Newt had like a nice wake up. Currently in outside world, Lumen, you can half see what's going on, but there's just like everything's horrible. You're in so much agonizing pain.
Oh gosh.
Essentially, you're in shock right now.
Okay.
Also, basically everyone can talk now because we essentially know what's going on.
Okay, can I do a check with my tools to do what I wrote to you and free the others?
So, what happened? Also, ow!
Your
Oh.
eye exploded, and then we put a bunch of mind stuff in the wound to hopefully jolt you out.
It just
It
basically
seems
after
to
you
work, question mark?
after you woke up, I just pulled that mind crystal back out of your
Oh
head.
God!
And, like,
That's the next thing I needed to ask because you only had the one of that
Yeah.
kind.
I'm
And I was-
reusing that one. Not very sanitary. I tell Via to heal him and go to the next one and
Okay,
get access to the brain.
I lost an
Okay,
eye for this.
Lumen, the you being in shock is 10 times worse.
Oh,
Heal,
God.
heal. Try to
So some
Arms, the
wounds
Lord of Magic
cannot
to
be
try-
healed.
I mean,
to
yeah.
at least make it not as bad.
Yeah.
I know I think I need regeneration for exploded eye.
You can essentially stop the bleeding, but like there are unseen wounds within Lumen that
Oh.
need more psychiatrist help.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
Via is just like,
Unfortunately, I can currently only affect physical damage. Only therapy is going to solve the mental trauma.
I'm in so much agony. Oh, I was just about to make a deal with that unnamed person.
No, yeah, okay, yes, you.
Oh, not good. I'm glad I didn't, but friends, yeah, we do need to sort of just stab them with the mind crystal a bit in the brain.
Inside with no metagaming. So, what did Murdertha and Zamla do? Because as I told Christian, time does technically move different inside, so there would be some time passed.
I mean, I'm up for whatever because I'm so confused at this point. Like, I don't know what the fuck to even, like, make of it.
From your perspectives, you woke up 10 seconds ago and Lumen said reality was poison. You figured out reality was poison, and then I disappeared.
And
Because
then,
either way, we're probably going to get screwed over somehow.
and then an eyeball's like, stick me in your head, I will free you.
Oh yeah, I think I had the eyeball on me, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'll search for that.
Currently missing. No, actually, you can't search for it right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, what's
Did-
going
did
on
you
around
just say the eyeball's gone, or...?
The eyeball is
currently-
still there for you.
Okay, I look at the eyeball, is it, like, physically there, or is it, like...
Yeah, it's physically there.
How do I know that I can trust what you say?
I guess you don't?
Are you willing?
I mean, I'm always relatively willing.
Okay, I'm gonna cast command on the eyeball.
Okay.
Confess.
I want to help you.
Murdertha has decided that he's going to try and break the illusion by killing everyone who I know is an illusion. Like if I wreck the illusion enough, it'll have to fix it. It'll have to break, right? That's logical.
Okay, I take the eyeball. Andrew,
Yeah?
does
Alright.
anything happen as I'm holding it?
Nothing different.
Okay.
I mean, I guess, like, again, +1 dagger appears in your hand.
Okay. I put it in my mouth and I swallow the eyeball.
Okay. So Christian, which person were you planning on going to first? Back to Murdertha?
Murdertha is just stabbing everyone in the bar that's not Samla, and then is going to continue out into the streets.
But yeah, since I already started with Meredith, she's already. Hey, he's already yeah, half ready.
Okay.
Sorry,
Sure.
I feel like I interrupted there or something.
Nah, that's fine. Okay, so that's fucking hilarious. Because of Murdertha's murder spree, Murdertha, you wake up with a thing jammed in your forehead. Zamla, you don't notice he left because he fucked off murdering people. And then the eyeball reappears in your hand and it's like, okay, I can see there's been a misunderstanding here.
It's again. Oh, he was so close to fucking getting me.
Yeah.
He was so close.
So I'll call over to Via and say healing, please, and run over to Zamla and do the
Via's
same.
like, wait a minute, I'm still fixing this one.
No, go help the others. I will be fine.
I mean,
and
they're,
I mean, to
they're
be
not
fair-
nearly they're not
to be
nearly as
fair-
mutilated as he is, are they?
On the way back, I can on the way leaving Meredith, I can just quickly healing word his face and then run over to Zamla.
A healing word your face.
Murdertha, your brain is itchy.
That's not good.
That's the downside Murdertha got.
Sorry, I missed that entirely. What did I get?
Your brain is
brain is
itchy.
Cool, no different than usual. Got it.
Okay, good. Okay, so is Zamla gonna keep swallowing the eye?
Does any noticeable change happen to him?
No.
Oh,
Apart from a
never
pain
mind.
on your forehead.
Well, other than the fact that you've gained an infinite snack.
Infinite snack. As the eye just goes, no, 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 no.
It's like the pizza from Gravity Falls.
Oh well.
where it's like,
Oh well. Time to try the other end. No, no, God no. God no.
All right, I'll free you. He's like, no, I can't.
That's
No.
what I thought.
Okay, so are you trying
fucking
anything
religion.
different?
The lich on the other end just hunts down whoever put us in here and just nukes them. Right, fuck this.
Well, he seemed to be telling the truth. What's the consensus on this eyeball?
You're
being
by
like-
yourself right now.
Shit. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try and bullshit my way out of this. Let's see. Anything I can use to anything I can do to like fuck him over somehow.
You could throw it into the bathroom.
What?
What a
Throw
nasty.
the eye into
You're
the
being so
toilet.
nasty to this poor guy who's just trying his best to help you.
Hey, that's metagaming to know that I'm
Okay.
bullying him.
Okay. The way you worded that makes me like way more concerned, Andrew. This nice guy that's helping you.
Yeah,
What-
he's just erased his name from existence.
Why are you helping me?
Because I like you guys. You're interesting.
What is your end goal?
Don't really have one right now.
I'm kind of between.
Then why are you
evil
helping
plans.
us if you have no end goal? All characters must have a motivation.
Yeah, I want to see how you guys got here, and I want to see what chaos you cause.
So your end goal is that we cause madness throughout this realm.
Not madness, but
Unpredictability.
yeah, that's actually a very good summarization.
I pop it in my mouth, but I don't swallow.
Okay.
I just keep
Oh.
I just keep sucking on the eyeball like a jawbreaker.
Oh, that cannot taste good.
The lich on the other end is like, somehow that's worse.
Just fingering his temples. Oh, I got left with this one.
He almost had me.
Yeah, almost. Sadly,
You-
we're
you-
rescued by friends, and
Thank
sadly, Zamla is also about to be rescued by friend.
Rubbing his temples, going, God, I traded fucking Felix for this.
Wait a minute. Technically, you're not alone. Technically,
Okay.
Felix
In
is
all
there.
seriousness, is this behaviour holding up the game?
No, I'm enjoying this. You're gonna wake up in a minute.
I meant generally for everyone in the call.
It's fine. Do as much as you want.
Is Felix also
I'm
affected?
enjoying it.
Yes.
It's like I'm just saying you might
Oh.
want to cut back to the other characters because
I
like
did forget about Felix.
I mean, all that's happening is we're about to wake all of you
Oh
up.
wait, no, I decided Felix wasn't affected. Sorry. Felix wasn't there. Felix was like following you guys the entire time. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Actually, since Via doesn't seem to know how badly affected she is, she's going to use the mind ring technique to get Zamla out by just put on a ring, take it off, put it on, take it off, put it
Oh, Zamla is currently being operated on.
on. While he's being operated on.
Oh god. Newt's like, can you please stop shaking my patient?
Also, I kind of assumed that the first voice that Lumen heard was real Felix.
I am gonna start casting healing spells onto our eyeless member of the party.
Thank you.
I mean, I've sunk a 3rd level cure wounds into his face, and Via's just like, I think he needs therapy more than healing, quite frankly.
I mean, with all the healing magic, I'm a lot better, but I am just missing an eye.
To
I will sink a 5th level cure wounds into him.
the
Thank you.
utmost disappointment of
This-
all liches involved, the surgery goes off without I nearly said without a success. Oh, you just killed Zamla.
Oh, it turns
Without
out
a
showing
hitch
it
was what I was going
directly
for.
into his brain,
With
just
the ice
right
pick.
in the middle. Oh.
Zamla, you wake up in the chaos.
oh,
is-
do I still feel the eyeball in my mouth?
No.
Okay, what's going on around us?
I ate an eyeball.
So
Oh,
do,
what's
around
not
shit.
going on around us?
yeah, do you remember the town of Phandelver?
Yeah.
Do you remember how it was like covered in tentacles?
Mhm.
Was it?
No.
No.
So basically, how the house looked on the inside now looks everywhere in the town,
Oh, great.
right?
Oh, great. So that portal was opening. It wasn't closing.
Well, at least I can
Well, it
only
wasn't the
half
only
see
portal.
this.
Also,
Oh,
this
no.
is really cool, but I really want to do it for the joke. I cast Minor Illusion to Minor Illusion a googly eye, and where Lumen's other eye would have been.
Perfect. Lumen, you hear in your head, offer's still open.
Well, probably not.
So yeah, you're all free into this much worse place.
Yeah.
Let me guess, we didn't get paid for the door, did we?
Luckily
He
for
wasn't
them,
in the town right now, so
yeah, they are actually out of town and are unaffected. Luckily for them.
Also, I'm gonna try and get a bandage and fashion it into a makeshift eye pack.
Yeah, you can do that. Immediately you would all notice that everyone in the town is walking around zombie-like. Not as in like zombies, but like they are like just not noticing you're there and are like carrying things and just doing
Oh.
tasks and things.
We're probably gonna need to do the mind crystal on everyone. I guess
Can
we'll
Andrew,
can Via go to where the portal was? Like
I
fly
will-
up into the air to be out of reach of the tentacles, and go to where that house was, and like basically see if the portal is still there. I will burn a spell slot for warp sense.
Okay. And Christian, you were about to ask something.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh yeah, it is a common item. If we don't heal, Lumen's eye before next full rest, I'll give up my homunculus for now and make an Azat's eye.
Ah, okay.
Oh, thanks.
Cool. Didn't know you could
L-
do that.
Not Lumen. Via. Portal
Mhm.
sense. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yes and.
God, I thought that would be the answer. Okay, what specifically?
The no is where the house was, nothing. But you do get a
Mhm.
strong portal sense from somewhere
Okay, so
else.
it's cracked open.
Yeah, there is a separate crack.
Gonna read warp sense. I thought the spell could allow you to close them.
Oh,
I
just noticed I can't do it because I have to change a level to switch out infusions.
Nah, fair enough.
Never mind.
I'll probably fucking let you do that.
Can I make one without using an infusion?
That sounds like a lot of free shit. But maybe.
I mean,
Can I give him one of
okay, so
mine?
the
Yes.
the
This doesn't solve the problem. Now you're one eye.
Yeah, but last time I was one night, I just poofed away for a second and came back with 2 eyes, so it's fine.
So,
Okay.
VR, what you doing?
Andrew, like portal lore question.
Mm-hmm.
The portal keys, are they required to open and close, or just use? portals?
Technically, that is supposed to be referring to sigil things, but in terms of like outside of there, I will say that the in quotation marks portal keys is the knowledge of how to open and how to close.
Could I use the warp sensibility to make an ability check to try to figure out how to shut it, like force it shut?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Is it a specific
It's a
roll,
DC
or are you
15.
asking?
It's a DC ability check using my spellcasting ability modifier,
Okay.
which I can guidance. I can't borrowed knowledge for it because it's just a straight intelligence check. Or it will be in this case, but I do get my portents now, so I'll
Mhm.
roll them first.
Yeah.
Just in
You can see the future and the past
my
again.
portents are... Okay.
18's
great,
pretty
excellent.
good.
Okay, so I'm gonna make the intelligence roll because nat 20s do happen.
Yeah.
So Via's like descending down to the portal, uses our warp sense to try and like integrate the weave that she's controlling in with the portal to learn how to close it. Roll.
I personally, yeah, excellent. I'm glad that you rolled badly because narratively it's more fun.
But then, obviously, like the portal's like just easily resisting, and then she's like, okay, boom, amps that up to a 21.
You use your knowledge, and like you see into a different version of time, where you went and asked your friends for help, and you came to the conclusion you think if you jammed the core from the dragon into the opening, it would close it.
Okay, Excellent. It also just occurred to me while you were midway through explaining that I couldn't fail that check because I have other stuff I didn't use.
Excellent.
That I literally could not nat one that, yet I rolled it anyway because I just didn't use the thing. Anyway, flap, flies back, goes to get the core. We'll obviously tell everybody.
Yeah.
I guess probably.
We'll tell everyone. We'll tell everyone. Okay, I've investigated that. I've checked and investigated that portal. We need that core. It'll close it. And I'm hoping, crosses her fingers, that will stop.
Yeah, let's head over there.
Yep.
Lumen said calmly.
Okay then.
Look, you gotta adapt to these situations quickly.
Okay, so, you can't
Like 2 weeks ago, I was a student.
you can't see the like portal, but because of your portal sense, you know exactly where it is. Do you jam the core
Yeah.
into it? Was that a
How
yes?
heavy's the core again? It's quite
It's not.
small.
Yeah, it's like beach ball size, so it's a little bit heavy, but you're fine.
As in, like, what? 5 pounds heavy?
I
10
don't
pounds heavy?
fucking know.
How heavy can Mage Hand lift?
I
don't want to.
no, it would not be mage handable.
Fuck.
It is still a big rock, essentially.
Go on, sacrifice yourself.
If you want, I'll do it for you instead.
Whoa!
Let me
What about
sacrifice
multiple mage
myself.
Lumen is always willing to just do other things for you.
Can multiple mage hands carry it?
Yeah, if we all made hand together, will it work?
No.
Yeah, we all lift together.
The power of friendship did not help in that.
Aw,
The power of friendship compels you.
you would let the power of friendship and teamwork do it. God damn it.
Um,
Okay, fine.
Can my if we want to talk about in quotation marks expendable things, can my homunculus carry it over and jam it in?
Yeah, that'll work. Because that can always be remade, right?
That should be okay.
Okay, give it a robot and uses Mage Hand to point exactly where it needs to go. Because obviously the homunculus can't sense the portal, but Via can. But Via's like, okay, Mage Hand there, put it there.
You see the mage hand get a little bit tentacly.
So
Good thing I can just dispel it.
is that essentially what you command the homunculus to do to follow what Via says?
Yep.
Okay, so what you see is the homunculus walking in, and then
Flying in.
walking in the air, and then you momentarily see it get ripped apart and pulled into nothingness.
Like, geez, yeah, I'm glad that wasn't us.
But it was holding
Th-
onto
thank-
the core, which
thank
got
frig I
pulled
didn't
in
do
with
that.
it. You didn't notice it before, but there was like a massively dark aura over the town, and that's just instantly gone. But weirdly enough, the core is now just floating in the air.
And my homunculus?
All the tentacle stuff and townspeople.
The town's still fucked, but
Well, at least it
all
won't get
the
any
people in
worse.
town have collapsed.
Is the homunculus disappeared? Broken?
Yes,
Gone?
gone. I
Is the
think-
core still there?
I'll say yes.
Okay. So I can remake it, theoretically.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? No, half the core is there, which doesn't affect you making it later, but means that there's still half of it alive out there.
Okay, well,
Okay.
this is good and it's bad and it's bad and it's good. Honestly, I think this is pretty good chops for us closing the portal to the Far Realm.
You look at the
Did my best.
the big core just floating in the air like a
I mean-
bathtub. No, not a bath plug.
I mean, considering normally when one of these things opens, it takes like loads of incredibly powerful individuals to close it. Yeah, I think we did all right.
So is it technically not closed but just plugged?
Correct. Essentially, what the core is doing is, because of the energy absorption, the portal cannot grow anymore.
Okay.
And it is essentially plugged by the thing, so nothing can get out.
So we should leave it there.
Yeah, leave
Yeah.
it there floating in space.
I'll hang a sign off it saying "Do
No
not
touch.
remove."
No touching.
Hang a sign off it saying "Do not touch."
Do not
On
touch.
pain of death, do not.
On
It has
pain
a
of
magic
worse
mouth
than
on
death.
it or something as soon as somebody comes close by. Don't touch this.
Pain worse than.
Tentacles may come out of here if you remove this core.
No, not me. Those
Speaking of
tentacles are trying their best to get out.
Speaking,
Tentacles would love to come
Speaking of-
through here if we let them.
oh my! Speaking of tentacles, if if Via starts destroying the ones that I hear, do they like react or just die?
The
Like a
initially,
sacred flame to it.
initially they're like all of the things that have grown seem very active, but you do notice as you're going around, they're becoming less and less active until
Yeah.
it gets to a point where they essentially all wither by themselves.
Going around hacking tentacles.
For
Oh,
the most
excellent.
part, the people are okay.
Excellent,
Good.
Like they
Good.
excellent.
they
Lord,
haven't got any
Clear
growths.
planned.
Yeah.
And
mean-
then
I suppose yeah.
with a horse and cart, Lumen's new girlfriend pulls into town. It's like, oh, what the? Why is everyone asleep outside?
Oh, just a small invasion by the Far Realm, but we've handled it with a big plug.
Okay,
Also, I lost an eye.
I mean, sorry, that's inappropriate. Yes.
No, it's okay.
Minor
You can.
illusions. Minor
Oh.
illusions. Google.
Oh, come on, man. Could at least put some respect on my name.
I got your money at least.
Nice. Thank you.
Andrew
Good.
rejects, though sadly all they had was Electrum.
Damn. No. It's all useless.
Yeah, look, you got money. You've been rewarded for your
what's it?
hard work.
Oh, hey Andrew, do we level up?
You know what? Yes.
If it is Electrum Via,
Thank you.
if it
Andrew.
is Electrum Via, it's just like. If it is just Electrum Via, it's just like,
What's the exchange rate on this, my?
I don't know, but
So
everyone
I'm
hates
guessing
it.
that's not good.
Every 2 Electrum is 1 gold or 5 silver because it's special.
And you've got... So I guess you've got 2,000
get-
Electrum pieces.
So we have 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's amazing she managed to
Among
get
all
that
5
exact
extras.
amount for you.
Yeah.
so it's what two each, or is that 1,000?
I mean, it's definitely more than 2 each.
You said 200, I think.
No, I said two. I said 200. I said is it 1,000 each, or is it two? Is it 1,000 among all 5 of us? So 200 each. Which is it?
Yeah, it is a total of 2,000 Electrum.
So we each get.
1,000 gold.
Yeah.
We each. There's 5 of us, right?
Get 200 each.
Yeah, we each.
Yeah,
get
so it's 200 each.
gold.
So 400 Electrum each.
Yes.
What a reward for your hard work.
I mean, we got a level.
True.
That's pretty nice.
I mean, you also got money that you can use. I just want it to be Scottish money.
I mean, it's gonna get sunk into sharing spells, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, that, and Via's gonna use it. Via is gonna use a little bit of it. Arguing.
Nah, you cut out for that. You're gonna use it on.
Oh, I cut
Augury.
out.
You said augury.
I'll get back onto
Ah.
Discord so I don't cut out. I was gonna say, yeah, I said Via's gonna use a little bit of it to buy some gems, and she's gonna like put some like magical symbols into like some sticks and then bind it all together into a augury talisman.
Also, it's
Because you know,
incredibly
spells that have gold cost.
is incredibly apt that the
You
Jedi
cut out.
character got something cut off of them.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
your eye hand. But yes, with everyone unconscious around the town and your, what was it, Abigail? Your friend, I think it was? None the wiser of what the fuck's going on. And, I mean, 3 of you are okay. You 2 have itchy brain, and, I mean, Newt is 100% fine.
Yeah. Well done, you.
So yeah, we can end it there, relatively on time, with the. We can figure out why everyone's on the floor later.
Hey, the
Yep.
first 4th level spell alphabetically is Arcane Eye.
Nice.
I did exchange the infusion now for Azatsai, so as soon as we have a long rest, I can make one for.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck it, it's just occurred to me. Via's now got 3rd level spells, and there's a bunch of third-party 3rd level spells I wanted to show to Andrew.
Oh god. Okay, but yes,
It's that time again.
that was the. Who can remember what happened last time? Turns out it was a real struggle, but you got there.
I just don't know.
Also, before I hit the end button, just to be doubly sure, is Graham still with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Just you were very quiet, and you didn't respond to my being nasty to the Scottish.
I didn't hear you being nasty to Scottish. To be honest, I've been kind of going in and out on what I can hear today, so
Okay.
Just to confirm, it was 400 Electrum, right?
Yes.
Okay.
we have what?
You have
We have
400
Everybody has
Electrum.
400 Electrum
And we leveled up.
each.
Wait, we leveled up?
Yes.
Yeah.
God, are you sure you were with us?
I mean, I was here. I could hear something happening, and it came in and out quite a bit.
Okay.
Basically, you all sounded like James.
Nice.
Right.
I'm gonna.
Where, like, you know how he
press-
cuts out every so often? You all were doing that.
I'm gonna press the end button. Goodbye.
Have I been doing that a lot today?
Yeah.
For me, you have.